Hi, Christine. I loved watching you sing.
Thank you.
Tell me about that song you did about the Gulf War. I know you're a veteran.
Well, I wrote two of them. There's one that I wrote back in 2003 on my first album, Mama Says, and that was She Don't Know. And it was about, deploying, getting ready to go, fly over to a foreign country and fight for your country, and all you're thinking about is your family. And then I wrote another song called Coming Home, and that song I wrote like maybe 3 years ago, and that was about the same thing, just coming home, a soldier coming home from the war, and like hopefully everybody's going to be happy to see him or her. So
you also were talking about a dream you had and a musical. Tell me about that musical.
Well, I wrote a musical called Breakfast with Janis, and it's about my life. Janis Chaplin came to me in a dream, and we had a conversation because I was on the wrong path. And it really happened. She really came to me in a dream, and I was about 27 years old and just got out of the military, and it was like I had to write about it, and it's like my pet project. So I did I guess like a screening of the first act at the Paramount Theater, and it did very well, but again, it's my pet project, so it's something that I go back and forth with. So
that seems really interesting, and Janis Joplin is
she's awesome.
She's awesome. Yeah,
she is my idol
and an inspiration to many of us.
Absolutely. And she passed away too young, but that was the sign of the times, and unfortunately, that's what happened. But she's always remembered, and God, if she was alive right now, I wonder what music would sound like.
It would be amazing.
Oh, it would be. And I would sing backup with her.
Okay. Well, thank you, Christine.
Thank you.
Greg, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
You having a good time?
Wonderful time.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, Christine and I worked together, and I went on a little business trip in beginning of 2010, and came back with some tequila samples from Mexico. And next thing you know, we did a little blind taste test, and Christine's a big tequila fan, and we ended up in the business. So here we are, marketing Luna Nueva, 2012 Luna Nueva, and we've been doing it now for about 6 months. We're all over Jersey. We just got into Pennsylvania, and next is New York, and it's a big world out there. A lot of people drink tequila, so it's unique. It's a different tequila, and it's the next big thing, hopefully.
So, did you have any interesting experiences in Mexico?
Yeah, that's an understatement. Well, the factory that is making this product is a small father and son boutique factory, and their attention to detail and quality, I think, is rather unique in this day and age, where the Cuervos and the bigger brands out there have mass merchandise, and I would say they cut corners. I don't want to slander the competition, but the attention to detail in this tequila is in the bottle, and I think people who taste it will realize that, and once they taste it, they buy it, and they buy it again when it makes you happy. It's tequila.
They love it.
Okay.
Yeah, they really love it. It's our tequila. We have the añejo and
Silver. We have the reposado.
Reposado.
Aged in oak barrels for a year and a half, 18 months, and the oak barrels all formerly had bourbon in them, and so it picks up the unique flavors and tastes of from the wood. It's not flavored at all, and the flavor comes from the wood, and the añejo, like I said, 18 months. The reposado is about 6, and the silver is right from distillation essentially to bottling. So.
Right from the plant. Very organic, 100% agave.
Well, thank you, Greg and Christine. It's been a pleasure interviewing you.
Pleasure's all ours.
Thank you.
Thank you.